In this tutorial, I'll quickly show you how to create a new score using Noteflight. In your account, you go to your upper left-hand corner and click the Create button. This will open some options for a blank score sheet with some set instrumentation based on what your composition goals are. I'm going to compose for a string quartet, so I'll go ahead and click OK. Now, the default settings for Noteflight scores provide space for a title, a subtitle, composer, lyricist. I'm going to go ahead and just put in a title and my name. And then the defaults for all of Noteflight scores will provide 4 measures. It will default to 4/4. It will default to 120 beats per minute, and kind of the standard clefs for whatever instrumentation you're using. So for here, when I have 2 violins, a viola, and cello with a string quartet, it is going to provide the most commonly used clefs. So before I start any piece, I decide what tempo would I like to start this piece in, what key signature am I going to use, and what time signature am I going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and change the beats per minute to begin. And there's 2 ways of doing this. I can go to this box at the top under tempo and click in the box and backspace to create a new tempo. And then it automatically changes the tempo marking on my score. Another option is to go to the tempo marking in your score, double click. It creates a text box that you can then change the tempo marking and hit enter. Next step, I'm going to change the key signature. The default is always no sharps or flats, so A minor or C major as the default setting for any Noteflight score. I would like to change this, and so I'm going to go up here under my measure tool. There's a change key signature button that I will select, and this will open up some options for me. All of the major keys are the default, and then there's a drop down for changing your mode. I'm going to try minor. Let's make this a minor piece, and I'd like this to be in B minor. So I'm going to select B minor and then hit OK, and that will change the key of the piece to B minor. Now the next and final step of preparation is changing the time signature. There's 2 ways again of doing this. You can go up to your dashboard and select the Change Time Signature tool within the measure, and that will bring up this editing box. I'm going to click out of that to show you the other option. The other option is to double click on the time signature itself, and that will bring up that same box. So that's just 2 routes of finding the same outcome, the same editing tool. So they come up with different formatting for your time signature, but I'm going to go ahead here and change this to 3/4 and hit OK. And now my time signature has changed to 3/4 for the rest of the piece. I have established a new key, and I have changed the tempo marking to match the tempo of the piece I have in mind. Once I have created this, I have a set template to use for my piece going forward, and I can begin writing music. An important step with Noteflight is to click this Save button fairly frequently. I like to click it at least before I close my tab, if not a couple times throughout my work. So to ensure that the work saves, unlike other online platforms, there's not an automatic save button. So it's important to click that save button before you exit out of your tab.